We're leaving Kythnos today and we're heading for mainland Greece.
Yeah, it's a big thing, you can't miss it, it's just over there. So even with or without an autopilot, we're bound to get there. Alright, bring that anchor up, number 1.
Okay, number 2. Oh no.
Thank you.
We made an early morning decision that we're going to head further north to the next island, which is Kythnos. It should take us around about 5 hours, and the wind predictions are saying it's either going to be the same as yesterday or a little bit less wind than yesterday. Either way, we know we can make it. Dan's is just bringing the anchor up, and I'll get ready to make it go forward or backwards.
Just looking at me all the time. And when he left, he flew out water and it sprayed me. I don't know if I got it on camera. Well spotted, Baz. As he came out of the water on this side, he blew out of his air hole and my legs got sprayed with water. It's cool. At one point we spotted a tanker that looked very close on the chart plotter, but when we had a look at the AIS, it showed that it wasn't going to be a problem. 30 knots of wind and we've anchored safely.
This is a top little anchorage, very popular, very busy, as you can see, and
it's beautiful.
It is beautiful, yeah. This is the Greek island of Kythnos.
Yes.
And we're in the northwestern sector, where there is a
little sand spit.
It's a very sand spit that separates two anchorages.
Or sand bar.
Yeah. It's very busy, as I said, and it's understandable because the wind is blowing billio at the moment.
And this is one of pretty much the best spot, I would say.
The best anchorage on the island, yeah, definitely. Yeah. It took us 5 hours of sailing, motor sailing and motoring.
Mixed bag of goodies there.
Pretty much into the wind most of the way.
We did put the head sail out and motor sail sort of at an angle away from the island for a while so that we get some speed up and at least cover ground going northwest.
Yeah, so it wasn't too bad. Sandy bottom and weedy bottom here, but good holding. The anchor went in straight away. Yep. We dropped, because it's pretty busy, we're not in shallow water, we dropped in 6 and we backed off to 10 with 35 metres of chain out. But as I said, the anchor went in perfectly the first time, which is always a good feeling, especially in 30 knots of wind. And I reckon we might stay here for a few days. And if a lot of these are charter boats and some space frees up in the shallower sections, we might just up anchor it and move into a shallower water where we don't have to have so much scope out.
Yeah, but it's so pretty, and there's so many. There's the spit that's got little sunbeds there, which I'm sure you pay for, because they've got umbrellas on top, and a little taverna behind them. And then there's another sort of long sandy beach, and then there are little rocky coves that we're thinking we could snorkel or scuba around.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And then you've got, there's a little church on the top of the hill that you can walk to, and apparently there are good walking tracks across the island.
Yeah,
See how far we get.
We'll see how far we go.
Yeah.
I think we could be here for a couple of days.
Yeah.
So today's Wednesday, we could be here till at least Sunday. We've only got one more island between us and the mainland of Greece.
Yeah.
And our friends aren't due to arrive until the 19th of September, so got plenty of time. Alrighty, talk to you guys later. We're going on a little adventure today. We are quite confident that our anchor is firmly set, so she's not going anywhere, even though the wind is gusting up to 25 knots in the bay. But it's a day off today. We're going walking.
This place is absolutely stunningly beautiful.
It is.
There's a sand spit in the middle of separating two bays, and we're going to see, what are we seeing first, Baz?
Hot spring, apparently. It's kind of on the map and it kind of isn't, so we're going to go and see if it's there or not.
Yeah. Put the bathers on, so if it is, maybe.
But they're just bringing a big power cruiser with a line ashore here at the moment in this half of the bay. Let me just show you. So we got the guy on the jet ski down there. He's got the line ashore on the rock, and then they'll bring a second line ashore over here.
So guess what I want for Christmas, Baz?
A jet ski.
Yeah.
Beautifully protected in the bay here, but just as you look outside the entrance to the bay where that yacht is crossing past with no sails out, beyond that we can definitely see that's a minimum of 30 knots of wind out there, all coming from the north, and sadly the north is where we want to go, so we might have to just hang on here for another few days and see if that wind calms down a bit. Where we're headed is just over there. There's a bunch of rocks right next to the edge of the water, and that's apparently where the hot spring bubbles out. You can see some people sat in there already. We'll go and disturb their peace.
Well, we've arrived at the spring, and it's small to say the least, but somebody has built a little wall around it so that the water stays in before it just disappears out into the sea. Hot spring water actually bubbles up from underneath.
Come in, the water's fantastic.
It is warm, it's about 35 degrees. First bath I've had in 2 years.
Yeah, look, you made it all green and horrible already. You've only been in for like 2 minutes, look.
Huge cloth. We've literally just got back to ABC after walking to the hot springs at Fikiadha Bay on the island of Kythnos in Greece, and literally 2 minutes on the boat and a big tender turned up from one of the big boats in the other side of the bay, and Jeff and Lena Bey have actually sent us a gift of some wine, so thank you very much, guys.
This is beautiful.
Very generous.
Wine. It's
Thank
very
you
kind
so
of you.
much.
We hope to catch up with you sometime soon. It was awesome having a chat with you at the Springs.
It was great.
Yeah. Thank you.
Cheers. Today is Saturday. Tomorrow being Sunday, all the shops are definitely closed. So we need to get some provisions. We've just dinghied 1.5 miles to the main port area here on the island of Kythnos. And it's
cute.
Yeah, it's a lovely little old fishing village.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really nice.
Just all around the bay, pretty much. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Supermarket's shut.
Yeah, the supermarket is shut, but I'm hoping there's going to be a second one in town
Yeah.
that's going to be open.
Yeah, but we did dock the dinghy at the best dinghy dock ever so far. It's got steps, so we just basically tied up, walked up the steps.
Gracefully stepped off.
Yes, it was great.
Like royalty.
Best one yet.
So that's the supermarket there. And it's closed. It might open at 5, or that might be it for the weekend now, so we don't know.
No.
But we'll have a wander around and see what we got. Police building. Very nice.
We're leaving Kythnos today and we're heading for mainland Greece.
Yeah, it's a big thing. You can't miss it. It's just over there. So even with or without an autopilot, we're bound to get there. All right, bring that anchor up, number 1.
Okay, number 2. Oh no.
Thank you.
Join us on ABC next week as we arrive on the Greek mainland with plenty of time up our sleeves before our Australian friends arrive on board. We also had time to go into Athens to buy the mantis chain hook and explore the ancient ruins of the Parthenon. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and ding that bell so that you get notified of future video updates. Also, we'd love to hear from you, so do write a comment down below. See you next time.